All righty, we are live. So listen, guys, I am here today. It's been a while. I just received my ability to live stream again. It had been restricted for the last 60 days, 60 plus days. That's why I haven't did any live streams. But super duper exciting news. The reason why I'm doing this live stream to give y'all guys some updates on something that has been uh, in the works for some time. Many people have been pressing me and pressing me and pressing me about bringing back the program. So, guys, I'm here to let everyone know that we will be relaunching Journey to the Pit interview series once again. It's been a long time. It's been well awaited. Many of you guys have constantly been in my inbox over and over and over about it, but I'm extremely excited about the fact that we'll be bringing back Journey to the Pit uh, interview series. Extremely excited about it. Just to let y'all guys know, I know some of y'all guys say in the past, I have thought about bringing it back. Well, it's just been a lot of things going on behind the scenes. It's a lot of work putting these shows together where you want them to be high value shows, not just whipping out the phone and doing a podcast, which that's okay. But we really wanted to come back with a bang. It's been highly anticipated. Many of y'all guys know who communicate with me that I have always had plans to bring the Journey to the Pit uh interview series back. I think the last interview we done was probably over a year ago. So yeah, I know many of y'all guys are waiting. So just to let y'all guys know, welcome everybody coming in from YouTube, Facebook, and all around. If y'all guys have not subscribed to the YouTube channel, make sure y'all guys go to Journey to the Pit and subscribe to the YouTube channel. We will be streaming on there. But let me just let y'all guys know what we got going on. We will be announcing on Monday the dates that we will be starting the interviews. We already have the guests lined up. We already have the marketing materials lined up. We got everything lined up. Everything is ready to rock and roll. We got a few little kinks that we need to iron out, but that is not going to stop the interviews. So we have some very, very good guests, some awesome guests already lined up, already committed. Their flyers are already made. So we'll be pumping out the marketing materials very, very soon with the dates. There will be some big changes. One changes is we will not be live streaming on Fridays anymore. We're going to be looking to live stream on Wednesdays. I really would like y'all guys to let us know y'all feedback. Let us know what y'all guys think is the best day. But our plans is to do the relaunch of Journey to the Pit interviews 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Wednesday. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Wednesday. The great thing is many of the guests that we have lined up is open to doing other days. So that's fine. But I would really love to hear in the comment section on whatever platform you're watching us from. What do y'all guys think? But we are projected to relaunch Journey to the Pit interview series Wednesdays, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It will no longer be on Fridays at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. One of the big reasons that we did have to change because 9 p.m. was a little too late for some of our guests. We had made it at 9 p.m. because we was taking into consideration the individuals on the West Coast. Um, Obviously, the show is watched all over the world, but we were taking into consideration the individuals on the West Coast. We have a lot of viewers from the Philippines and stuff like that, which is fine because they're 12 hours, it's like a 12-hour difference. So when we did it at 9 p.m. here, it was like 9 p.m. a.m. there. So that didn't make a difference. The biggest impact that we were concerned about was the game fowl breeders on the West Coast with the 3-hour time difference. But like I say, the reason why we moved it from 9 o'clock was because many of the guests at 9 is was a little too late. I honestly wanted to do it at 7. The reason why I kind of split it between 7 and 8, I mean 7 and 9 and went with 8 because I didn't want it to be too early because I really don't want the guys on the West Coast. We have a huge, huge following in California. I really don't want the guys in the West Coast to miss the live. A lot of individuals, one of the most powerful things about the show that it is live. Obviously, you can go to YouTube and other in Spotify and all that and watch it after it's recorded. Um, Very easy to find. Uh, so we were taking that in consideration. So I figure, you know what, 7 o'clock is kind of what I wanted to go with, but many guys are saying that might be just a little too early. 9 o'clock, the guest was saying that that's a little too late, considering the average journey to the pit show is over 2 hours. So we were kind of thinking, 9 o'clock is going to be too late. 7 o'clock may be too early for West Coast. So I said, you know what? Let's go with 8 o'clock. Some guys like, well, what's the difference between 8 o'clock and 9 o'clock? Well, that's a point. That's a point. But I think it was easier for our guests to tolerate being done by 10 versus being done by 11:30. So but let me know. I really need some feedback from y'all guys. If we should go with 8 p.m. or 7 p.m., but we're definitely not going on Fridays. One of the reasons also too we took in consideration of not live streaming on Fridays, because Fridays, which for a lot is a great day, but being in Puerto Rico, they have a lot of great events on Friday, and I would like to attend those events. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday was kind of more open. It's already shows going on Thursday. I didn't really want to do Monday because they got Monday Night Football. So we just took a lot. I'm just sharing this because we took a lot of stuff into consideration. We took a lot of stuff into consideration, from changing the days to changing the times. We was getting a lot of feedback. So again, guys, I continuously need y'all guys' feedback on it. If y'all guys just chimed in, just to let y'all guys know, I'm just announcing that we are relaunching the Journey to the Pit interview series, and I'm explaining the changes that we're going to be doing. Many of y'all guys already know that it was on Fridays, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Many of the guests said that was a little too late, considering that the interviews typically last over 2 hours. So we changed that. We came up with the 8 o'clock because again, taking into consideration the guys on the West Coast that played a huge, huge part in our timelines. Um, so yeah, a huge part in our timeline. So we brought it. We couldn't do it at 9. I said 7. They figured 7 may be too early because there's a 3-hour time difference. A lot of guys on the West Coast may not be done or off work by 4 o'clock. So we said, you know what, let's pick 8. Then I got some feedback saying that what's the difference between 8 and 9 is only an hour. Well, for some of the guests, that hour made a difference because some of them like, listen, dude, I'm typically in bed by 9 o'clock. You know what I mean? So I feel if we started early, they'll only be an hour late to go into bed. So yeah, guys, that's it. I see everybody chiming in. Man, it really, really feel good to make this announcement, guys. It's been a lot of work going on behind the scenes. I really want to thank everybody for their patience, and their continued support, guys. It seems like that Journey to the Pit interview series made a huge impact on game fowl breeders' lives all over the world. And I say that because I received so many heartfelt messages from a lot of guys out there, not just new generation and next generation. I'm talking about older guys that been in the sport 30, 40 years, talked about how they have learned stuff from the show. So to be honest, guys, that those messages are very, very personal to me. Um, I take them to heart. It really lets me know that keeping this show going and it's very, very important. It also let me know that we were accomplishing our mission. Many of y'all guys have been following me since early 2013 when we first started doing it. I don't know if y'all guys knew, but we had been live streaming many years ago. Many years ago. Um, and our whole goal with these live streams and Journey to the Pit was to make a positive impact on game fowl breeders' lives all over the world through education. Through education. And with all the messages that we receive, it just makes me feel so, so good that the interviews have had a huge impact. Many people say this interview was the best, that interview was the best, this interview was the best. At the end of the day, guys, that is the most powerful tool and the most powerful thing about our show is that we brought people from all different walks of life, all different farm sizes, from all different parts of the world. So there was always going to be an interview that individuals can resonate with, whether it was the climate, whether it was the breed, whether it was the location in the world, whether it was the farm size, whether it was the person's upbringing. There was always something that you can get from somebody on these interviews that you can completely relate to. So we have some returning guests to kind of give us some updated information. The first, and I'm not going to say it right now, but our first guest on this relaunch is not just a guest, but it's an individual that I really think we need to highlight for many different reasons. And I'll get into that once we put up who the guest is. So again, guys, we are really, really looking forward to it. Make sure again, you do not forget to post in the comment sections. What do y'all guys think about the new time? 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Wednesdays. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Wednesdays. And like I said, if you kind of missed, all the other stuff, once I end the video, you can go back and watch the whole thing. But I just shared a lot of details. But I'm super duper excited about this. I'm extremely excited. I have to say, I'm extremely excited because one thing about Journey to the Pit is the fact that it has like created a journey for me that I would have never have thought, and Journey to the Pit has established relationships from people from all over the world, different individuals meeting each other through the comment section. Uh, the guests have met a lot of new friends. They have gained a lot of new customers. They have made a huge impact by coming on the show and sharing their information from experience based. And I say that because, and that's extremely, extremely important. And all the individuals that I have had on the show will always tell you, one, the interviews are not scripted. I typically didn't even give them any topics. Only thing I said, "Hey, is it anything that you are not comfortable talking about?" Other than that, it was pretty much an open book. And every individual that came on was pretty much an open book. One, Journey to the Pit, we don't promote anything illegal. We don't promote anything illegal. But we still was able to share, and we're not denying the history of game foul. So yeah, we're just extremely excited. And I would like to thank everybody that have been working with me as far as helping me. I'm not the smartest person in the classroom. I have taken a lot of feedback from a lot of individuals out there from all different farm sizes, all different parts of the world, and been in the sport at all different levels. So I have been taking a lot of feedback. I shared my ideas and what I wanted to do and stuff like that. But one of the biggest things is I wanted to kind of get the feedback from the community. Um, and yeah, it's been a long time, and honestly, guys, it's been too long. It's really been too long. Um, but it's tough. I'll let y'all guys know it's not easy. It's not easy on me. I'm just like y'all guys. I like game foul. I have a family. I like to do things. But when you have a show like this, it takes a lot of work behind the scenes, trying to set up interviews, get the marketing stuff, the flyers and everything made. All that stuff comes out of my pocket. That nobody's doing that stuff for free. So doing all of that, and then I got to work around the schedule of the show. Y'all guys know I like to do a lot of traveling. I like to do farm visits and stuff like that. So yeah, it's a big commitment. It's a big commitment. And I missed out on a lot of things by doing the show on Friday. Y'all guys sat back and enjoyed it, but I missed out on a lot of things by doing the show on Friday. Um, but yeah, so it's been a long time, and I'm really, really looking forward. I'm really looking forward to bringing this show back. Again, it just showed me the impact that Journey to the Pit has made on breeders from all over the world. We're staying in our lane. We're not trying to do anything that nobody else is doing. We're just doing our thing. We're really, really enjoying it. We're making an impact that we set out to make, and it's something that we want to come back and bring it back. So we got some other things. Sometimes I think I got too many irons in the fire. I work on too many things at once. But hey, I would rather do something and it failed than to not do it at all. I would rather try something and figure out it can't work than not to try it at all. And that's what I have done. I have done that in many, many different ways, or many different projects. Try to start something, find out it's not doable, and that's fine. I'm not embarrassed. It doesn't bother me that it didn't work. I just look at it like, you know what? At least I tried it. I tried it. It didn't work. I don't care if people laugh at me. So what? But I have tried many different things. But one thing I wanted to come back to was come back to this journey to the pit. It has made a huge impact on the viewers, has made a huge impact on our guests, and it has made a huge impact on my life journey. I'm accomplishing my mission, which is to make a positive impact on game fowl breeders' lives all over the world. That has been the initial goal. That will always be the goal, and that's pretty much it. So, uh, again, make sure I see a lot of comments coming in, but I don't see. I guess everybody is good to go. You waited on a cat. Well, you know what? Now we got in the comment section. It seemed like somebody said they're waiting on a cat. I got another huge announcement while everybody is on. And this is the huge announcement. Hopefully, our guys chime in and hang out with me for a second. Got another huge announcement that we're very, very, very proud of. And I hope this is inspiration for anybody out there chasing a dream, that's setting a goal. Just keep working on it. Keep working on it. Just keep working on it. And remember, it's your goal. It's no one else's. So nobody owe you anything. Nobody owe you any help or anything. You got to put in the work. But let me just go ahead, since somebody said in the comment section about the hats. Because y'all guys see, I'm wearing the original design. This is something that we're very, very proud of as well. And hopefully we will see y'all guys continue support. As y'all guys can see, I have the hat, which is the original design. Well, let me show you what we have had in the works for months, for months. And y'all guys know we make hats a couple times a year. Um, they sell out typically in an hour or two, and we don't make them a lot of times for another 3 or 4 months. But this is something that we've been working on and we're extremely proud of, and we hope the community will be just as proud because everything that we create over here at Journey to the Pit has a meaning. This is not a logo; it's a lifestyle. So let me show you what we have. We have the new batch of Journey to the Pit hats. But the difference is with this one, it's built on our own platform. I know everybody say, hey, I like the Richardson, the way they fit, the way they look. Well, you know what, guys? We pretty much built this hat on that same kind of layout. This hat was built from scratch. A lot of research been put in it. A lot of sampling has been put into it. We have refined the rooster logo to make it a lot more cleaner. We also cleaned up the box. The other hats were great. The other hats was great. But we took this hat, this special edition, this hat to a whole nother level. Let me explain to you a couple things. Besides the cleaned up logo, a little more definition in a rooster design on front, we also put our slogan on the side. If y'all guys can't see it, it says, each one, teach one. Each one, teach one. One of the most powerful things about that message, and many of you guys have heard me say it all the time, when an individual is wearing his hat, he is letting everyone know that his mind is still open to learn and he still has the desire to teach. When they wear this hat with that slogan on the side, each one teach one, it just shows that that individual mind is still open to learn and he still has a desire to teach. So that's what that slogan is for. Okay. The other thing, again, like I say, that this is built on our platform. This is our hat built from scratch. As you can see in the inside now, the inside has JTTP362. Again, guys, the fit is just like the Richardson 112. It fits good, very good quality, thick brim, very, very good quality. The logo is great quality, very clean, very well made. The structure of the hat is very well made. The brim on it is very thick. So it's if you like, and many of y'all guys like to bend it. I bent this one. It don't come as bent, but I bent this one. But the great thing about it, you don't have to have it as bent. You can bend it more, bend it less, but it's very, very good quality. very good quality. Um, the last thing that I think also too that makes a huge, huge difference is one of the things again, everything has a meaning. The last thing that we did is we put the 362 tag on the back. Why do we put that 362 tag on the back? Let me tell you the meaning of why we put the 362 tag on the back. The reason why we put the 362 tag in the back, because at that day, at that time, win or lose, the individual who walked out let you know that what you just witnessed was a result of his 362. Win or lose, that's going to be the last thing he's going to see is that 362 tag on the back of that hat. What everybody just witnessed is the result of your 362. So, guys, I hope that y'all love the new hats. Many of y'all guys been waiting for them. We also, too, have them in black, like the one I'm wearing. The same thing. Everything's the same. Inside, tag on the back, everything's the same, just a different color. So, that is another big announcement. So, it's two big announcements in one live stream. Good that we got it out the way, huh? So yeah, guys, just wanted to let y'all know that Journey to the Pit 362 interview series will be relaunching, and we will be posting up Monday the time, which again, Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If y'all think it should be different, vote in the comment section. But if not, we'll see them on Wednesday. So, guys, like I say, I'll close out with that. I'm really looking forward um, to starting this journey to the pit all over again. It has made a huge, huge impact. The great thing is we just stayed who we were. We didn't try to mock or copy anybody. We don't have any opinions about anybody. We just wanted to do what we set out to do. And I did not know that the show not being broadcast anymore left a huge gap. And it seems like that gap couldn't be filled. So we're gonna come back and do what we do. We're gonna come back and do what we do. But again, guys, I'm extremely, extremely excited. If y'all can also do me a favor, whoever's still watching, if y'all guys can share this video, because obviously it ain't gonna get much shares. But if y'all guys can share this video, I would greatly appreciate that. Make sure y'all guys are subscribed to the Journey to the Pit YouTube channel because we putting updates on that. And the last thing is I had talked about running ads, running short commercials on the interviews. That is something that we're definitely going to do because this, bear with me one more second. Let me share this one more thing. Two things. One, we're working on somebody to put the ads and stuff together. The ads will be very impactful. They almost would be a lot more impactful than a ad in a magazine, which they're impactful as well. But the great thing about these ads that we'll be running on a Journey to the Pit interviews is the fact that these interviews are shown all over the world and they're constantly shown all over the world. And they're watched thousands upon thousands of hours every month, month after month. We look at the analytics. YouTube tells us a lot. That's one of the biggest reasons as well. We get a lot of information from YouTube about the best times, the demographics, the age groups, parts of the world they're in, what device they're watching on. We get a lot of information, a lot of information. So we're gonna be running ads. And if you're interested in run, we haven't got everything all figured out. We haven't got the price and everything figured out. We got a couple other things that we're trying to do. Find a reliable source to create the commercials. There'll be very short commercials. So if you're interested in that, leave a comment or shoot me a DM or shoot me a message. However, but it's something that we're working on. We don't have all the answers yet. I will make a broadcast. We do have all the answers. So yeah, yeah. And we're going to be spreading, just to let y'all guys know, uh, Mexico is going to be a market that Journey to the Pit will really be putting a lot more effort into. We have a lot of Mexican Americans here as well that supports us tremendously, but we're going to really be tapping into that Mexican market. And I think tapping into that Mexican market, I think that will do well for many individuals that sell foul. We will be doing interviews and in bilingual as well because we will be interviewing people from Mexico that's located in Mexico. And those interviews will be bilingual. So I think it's a great opportunity to really open up a new market for some new customers, new potential customers, new resources, maybe through running ads on the show. If that does not work, which I don't see no reason why it would not work, the show will be going to subscription only. And people say, "Oh man, that's not cool." Well, let me explain to you why. Let me explain to you why. I think is only fair. I think is only fair to me, out of the person who's putting everything together, to benefit from the show as well. The viewers benefit from the show because they gain all types of information, in many cases that save them thousands of dollars and years of learning through these interviews. I know this for a fact because of the messages that I receive. People are learning years of information, saving thousands of dollars from the information that they're gaining from the show. So I know that for a fact. Another thing that I know for a fact is, if not all, 99% of the individuals that have been interviewed on this show has gained new customers. Not saying they came on the show to sell anything, but it's just the byproduct of it. If you come on Journey to the Pit, you're going to gain some new customers. That is not why the individuals came on the show, but that is just the byproduct of being on the show. It has opened up so many new doors for the guests that have came on the show. So many new doors, from financial to new relationships to new resources. They have all gained a benefit off of coming on the show. Now, the last person is me. I don't sell foul. I sell a few hats. I'm putting everything together. If you look at what's behind this camera, I have a whole studio here. Cameras, laptops, software, everything. Put it all together. I'm not gaining anything at all. So I think it's only fair, with all the time, the effort that I put into this show, and with everybody benefiting, I think it's only fair that I benefit in some type of way as well. So we're going to try the commercials. I believe the commercials will work. And if the commercials don't work, we'll take the show to subscription only. And again, guys said, well, how much would a subscription be? About the price of a combo meal from your fast food restaurant. And paying that one time a month, I think is more than reasonable. I think it's more than reasonable. So, but yeah, so that's pretty much it. I don't know if y'all guys got any questions. I see guys saying they want hats. Yeah, guys, y'all guys just shoot me a message. We do have the hats available. I can get them shipped out as early as Monday. Like always, the hats will be $42, including shipping. Why not 40 bucks? They're going to be $42. I don't know if y'all know, but shipping has greatly increased. Has greatly increased. It's crazy what the post office is charging to ship a hat. Shipping a hat is almost double is what it was 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago. Literally almost double. I shipped some hats out. I honestly, and I actually shipped some hats out to Mexico, and it cost $24 to ship a hat to Mexico. $24 to ship a hat to Mexico. So we're trying to figure out another way that we can ship hats to Mexico, because that is a lot of money to ship a hat. $24 to ship a hat to Mexico. So, guys, the hats will be $42. I think they're worth every bit of it. Especially with a brand that represent the game foul community. 100% designed by Cockers, made for Cockers. Unlike, and I'm not saying anything about any other brand, but I don't know no other, mainstream brand that represent our community. Not saying the other hats that's made, that's made by game file guys. I'm saying the outside brands. But yeah, the hats are $42 including shipping within United States and the Caribbeans and also Hawaii as well. Um, so yeah, and like I say, I hope y'all guys support us, continue to support us on that. Again, look forward to the announcement where we'll be coming out with the first guest that we will be having and the first show. So if y'all guys can do me a favor, again, I ask you once again, if y'all guys can share this video, I would greatly appreciate it. That's really the only way that we're going to get the word out. I have been live streaming this on YouTube, Facebook, and also Instagram. That's where y'all guys keep seeing me look side to side because I'm actually live streaming on multiple different platforms. Um, yeah. Steve, the only thing about it, Steve, these hats are snapback. So yeah. Oh, that sucks, man. Maybe we can get something special ordered. Wow. Let's see what we can make happen. Let's see what we can make happen. Um, but yeah, guys, like I say, one last time, y'all just came on. Special edition. Our brand of hat, it fits just like the Richardson 112. Great quality. Embroidery is extremely clean. It's built on our platform, as y'all guys can see. The JTTP362 wording in the inside. It's all us. Has a slogan on the side. Each one, teach one, which represents the individual wearing his hat is still open to learn and still have the desire to teach. And the last thing on the back is that tag. So when you walk out, the last thing your opponent will see is that 362. I think that speaks volumes. Regardless of how the result is, you just know what they just witnessed was a result of your 362. That's why we put that tag on the back. Like I said, guys, everything that we create it with a meaning and a mission. And that's why that hat was designed like that. We have them in black and we have them in gray. So, guys, I really appreciate the continued support. I also greatly appreciate y'all guys' patience. It made us feel very, very good that it seems like Journey to the Pit left a huge void in the market, in the educational market. So we are definitely coming back. We're coming back bigger, we're coming back stronger. Y'all guys are gonna love our guests. Y'all always have loved our guests, so that's not a big deal. That's not going to change. Only thing that is going to change is we will be interviewing guys in Mexico, from Mexico, and we're going to have Mexican translators. So I think and the thing is we're going to be interviewing and we already got them lined up. We already got them lined up. So we're not looking for them. I mean, we can always get some more, but we got some great guests coming out of Mexico that y'all guys can learn a lot from. And we can talk about different things as well because these guys are located in Mexico. So we can ask some different particular questions and stuff like that, just for educational purposes. But yeah, if y'all guys have not watched the whole video, I ask once we end this to go on back, check out all the details. I shared a lot of details on the change of our days, why we changed our days, why we changed our times. Um, and the show will be available on YouTube, Facebook, Spotify. They will be available on those platforms. As of right now, we can't the software doesn't allow us to do it on Instagram. But we got those other three platforms. The thing with Spotify, that's a podcast, so you can listen to straight audio or you can do audio and video on YouTube. You can also watch it on video and you also can watch it on audio. So if you go to YouTube, you can click under our podcast playlist and then you can listen to the interview like a podcast. So if you don't want to go Spotify, you can also listen to it on YouTube. So guys, I think that's pretty much it. I don't know if y'all got any questions before we get on out of here. I didn't want to take up too much of y'all time on a Saturday. I just wanted to make those huge announcements and let y'all guys know that we's extremely grateful um, to y'all guys' support and patience. And we hope y'all guys are just as excited as we are to come back and relaunch this Journey to the Pit interview series. So, other than that, guys, no questions in the comment section. We're going to go ahead and chime on out of here. Um, We're gonna chime on out of here. And like I say, put in the comment section what y'all think about the dates and the times. And also, if you have anybody in there that you think we should be interviewing, also put that in the comment section. Other than that, guys, we're gonna go ahead and chime on out. And I look forward to starting this new journey for y'all guys to come on along and let's do something that is great. I truly believe it's going to be a big thing. It's going to be bigger than it was. So stay tuned, stay tuned, stay tuned, stay tuned. And remember, we got bilingual interviews coming straight out of Mexico. So I'll talk to y'all guys soon.